where he fits into.
A big ceremony, but the Brazilian superstar has needed a bit longer to recover from an ankle injury sustained in February. It's a landmark night then potentially for Al Hilal. Of course, he's on the bench, but also, Joby, for the Saudi Pro League itself. You know, they've gone for star player with the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and Karim Benzema, and there aren't too many higher profile players in the global game than the one we're looking at now.
No, not at all, and it's Noah being funded very heavily.
Well, names in the world game don't come too much bigger than Neymar, and Al Hilal can finally unveil their fit again record signing after waiting patiently for a month. Brazil's all-time record goal scorer returned to the field for his country during the international break and appeared to pick up where he left off with a couple of goals and an assist. The Saudi League awaits its latest sprinkling of stardust. 60,000 turned up for that welcome ceremony last month. Tonight, though, is the night when he finally hopes to announce his arrival properly by getting onto the pitch. In his absence, the team are unbeaten. Alexander Mitrovic leading the way in the big game with Al Ittihad last time out. For Al Riyadh, their opponents this evening, a night in the bright lights. Looking to get out of the blocks quickly here in this one. Piling forward into real stalwart of Al Hilal, sends it across into the penalty area. We talk about all the new signings in the south beyond everybody, and Al Dawsari again may set up an opportunity for himself, and it's blocked by Campagna. Just rolls the ball forward down the far side. Michail ends up on the deck. Rolls the ball forward down the far side. Michail ends up on the deck. There will be a free kick for Al Hilal. It's been conceded by Mohamed Al Shwirak.
Yeah, I've got to say, I've got a bit of sympathy for him. I think Michail is just looking for that one.
Ali Al-Boulaye is up, trying to get on the end of it, and it went just beyond him. Headed away, but Al-Harajin. And the ball back into the heart of the penalty area. Didn't find its intended target. The flag has gone up anyway, but a moment of encouragement. Sunderland, I remember, at one point, so... and Andre Gray, of course, coming into the team, another player with lots of experience, as they had international do here. Musona. It's a decent-looking delivery, just a little high. Wanmi will retrieve. Another opportunity. Lovely play from Wanmi, certainly adds very quickly there. That's a little illustration of what Ruben Neves is capable of.
Yeah, I think that's going to be...
Wandering into the middle of the field. Musona trying to burst forward there. Birama Toure trying to get through in midfield.
Really well won back though from Milinkovic-Savic.
Riyadh goal hasn't really had too much to do so far. One save early on where he managed to just get his Lanagic before Mitrovic could get anywhere near it.
Yeah, and it was a real good header to stop the shot from Malcolm. He caught it really.
Been kept in as well by Ndong. This looks promising for Al Riyadh, but the quality of the ball into the penalty area, is that about to change? And towards Mitrovic, and it very nearly found him.
It looked like a...
Brilliant, and still, and down in the box, and the shot goes over the top, penalty.
Yeah, what fantastic bit of wing play from Michail. We have spoken about him, but that was absolutely outrageous bit of skill. The chest, just to knock it past, you see it coming up here. Absolutely incredible. Then he's gone.
Who absolutely buries the opportunity. That penalty was blasted. No chance, Martin Campagna. Al Hilal 1, Al Riyadh 0.
Yeah, never in doubt. As soon as he placed that ball down, there was a look of intent in Mitrovic's eyes there, and was just interested in the little mind games before he struck it. Campagna pointing actually in that direction as if to say, I know where you're going, and Mitrovic says it doesn't.
What sort of response will we get from Al Riyadh? Goals have been a bit of an issue for them. They haven't done badly since closing, or has it? Because Al Riyadh still have the ball, and they're going to have a free kick here. But just for a moment there, it looked as if it might open up. Yeah,
it looked. He just didn't quite get his shot away, Musona. I mean, that's the foul. Michail coming through the back there, but does ever so well to...
Takes a deflection off that wall, and it's very comfortable. The atmosphere just goes up a notch or two. The crowd have had something to shout about with Mitrovic minutes.
I think, as we would have expected, Al Hilal to dominate large periods of the game.
So we have a drinks break here. Chance for the Saudi Pro League. Andre Gray. Musona sends it over. Dangerous looking ball. Juanmi on the end of it. That looked like an opportunity. Bono. Milinkovic-Savic striding into the box. Lovely play. Milinkovic-Savic. It's excellent. And it's finished off beautifully. And Al Hilal go into a 2-goal lead. Really good goal, scored by Yasser Al-Sharani, set up by Sergej Milinkovic-Savic.
Yeah, fantastic team goal, really well worked. They just had a warning sign just before that goal. Really similar in terms of the area that they were getting into. But
the first goal this evening as Al Riyadh get this second half underway, and they've got it away in the first half. It's complaining about that challenge to the Hungarian referee, Tamás Bocs, a team who haven't scored for 3 games before tonight, just 3 goals from the opening 5. Ali El-Boulay almost getting in each other's way there as Malcolm goes bursting into the box, and that was a really good defensive challenge there and clearance by Mohamed Al-Shwirak.
Yeah, really read the danger and showed really good pace there.
Could be an opportunity here. Sharp save by Bono. And good attacking play from Khaled Al-Shawai.
Yeah, really nice feet. Just gets his
Only touch from Mitrovic. Malcolm has it again and goes for goal.
Yeah, such a threat on that left foot of his. Really normally strikes such a sweet ball. That time just can't quite control it and keep it under the crossbar. But again, that link-up interchange comes onto it. Just
with Abdul Hamid looking for Mitrovic, but he was just backpedaling a little bit there. Couldn't get the power behind it.
No, and I think they missed the opportunity. I think Mitrovic there, you can see him saying to Michal, should have...
Neves, maybe not. Here's a chance. Good save the first time, and the second. Campagna, who denies Mitrovic with the double stop. Pressure still on. And Al-Khaibari this time turns the tables as far as Neves. Milinkovic-Savic stretching. And they're advancing rapidly here. And it's into the side netting from Salem Al-Dawsari.
Yeah, make a mark. As you say, he's had a good week away with Brazil, and
substitutions about to be made by Jorge Jesus. Well, they've had to be patient, they've had to turn. Here's Neymar. Oh, what a flick! Keeper comes out, slammed into the back of the net. Referee lets it go, and Al Hilal lead by 3-0. And the substitute, Nasser Al-Dawsari, who's only been on the field for a couple of minutes, pads out their lead to 3 goals.
Yeah, again, another scintillating move. Neymar involved.
Andre Gray still waiting forlornly for an opportunity, and Musona sending it wide of the post. Goal kick.
Yeah, lucky, just doesn't quite get the bend he needs to bring it into that.
Neymar's got a sight of goal here with this free kick. But the wall does its job, and it's the Belgian Dino Aslanagic again who got his head for the blue and white of Al Hilal. Support arriving from Malcolm, who makes it 4. The assist for Neymar, the goal for Malcolm. The Brazilians combine. 4-0 to Al Hilal, top of the league tonight.
Yeah, and Samba football in Saudi Arabia tonight. Malcolm, who again has been excellent throughout the course of tonight, and Neymar picking up those positions. The minute he's come onto this pitch, he has looked pure quality. Looks like he really does fancy the role that he's been given, the atmosphere. Really, really looking like this is going to be a brilliant addition to this league. You see here, they often try and get off the mark.
Break. They're looking for a handball, and Neymar puts it just wide.
Has he given it for a penalty here? I think he might have done.
The referee gives a penalty for handball, which is what we thought at the time. That's what they were claiming. Mitrovic having scored from the spot in the first half, and Al-Dawsari does in the second. He kept his cool, he coped with the pressure, smiles all round. Al Hilal, 5-star show against Al Riyadh.
Yeah, no problem at all for Al-Dawsari there, and there was a bit of extra pressure. You could see the crowd there wanting Neymar to take that penalty and get off the mark. You can just see the penalty incident there, just hangs a hand out there, the defender, but once again...
Sander Mitrovic sighting a goal, trying to tee it up. Neymar almost all the way.
Just trying to be too clever there, I feel. Does really well to burst on to it again. Mitrovic, such an important focal point, able to go and play off there. Gets a little touch.
Here's Neymar, tees it up. Good save, Campagna, but it is number 6, Salem Al-Dawsari.
And that is the icing on the cake for Al Hilal. Again, Campagna does well initially to save the first shot, but doesn't get helped out at all by his defenders. And as we've seen previously, Al-Dawsari running in unopposed for a tap-in, which we saw the other Al-Dawsari do earlier on in that second half.